Some people move on, but not us. Not us.
Alright, guys, so this is my trailer breakdown from the Super Bowl trailer for Avengers Endgame. So it starts off with all the people who died from the dusting at the end of Avengers Infinity War. So that includes Nick Fury, Spider-Man, pretty much all the Guardians of the Galaxy, Wasp, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and Vision. And then we get a quick scene of the Marvel Studios logo, which is black and red. That seems to be the sort of main colors in this trailer, as all the people who died have a black and red tint, so that they get rid of it and then just add that in. So then it goes on to a pretty desolate picture and some footage from New York. Everything's deserted, abandoned, and no one's really there. You can see that from the Statue of Liberty and all the boats around it being completely abandoned and empty. And then we get a poster at sort of a veterinary place for old army officers. Captain America's there, and then he's got this cool voiceover. It states, "Where do we go now that they're gone?" I'd suggest that that's referring to the Avengers going away. As you can see from the shadows, all of them are gone except for one on the right hand side. And then we get a scene of Captain America having this really agitated face, probably from something that just got mentioned at the counseling session, at the veterinary talk or something, where they're talking with old military people from old wars. And then we get a quick glimpse of Nebula and Tony working on something, really desperately trying to get themselves out of the situation they're in space, not able to get back home, back to Earth, and to the Avengers to stop Thanos eventually. And then we see everyone walking out at the Avengers base, going out onto a field of grass. And so we see Rhodey, Captain America, Black Widow, and Bruce Banner walking out, and they seem to be looking up, seeing someone's arriving probably, and I think it's probably be Tony and Nebula returning back. And then we see a scene of Rocket entering a barn. It seems to be maybe a place like Titan 2 or Wakanda, seen from the greenery, but I'd more go towards Titan 2 because you see in the background that it's sort of a shore, like there's water there, and it's probably Titan 2, like where Thor is currently. We'll get into that next. And then we get a quick scene with Black Widow shooting some targets right after Ant-Man and War Machine Rhodey put their helmets on. Seems like they're getting prepared for battle or getting ready to go somewhere. And then we see Thor walking out on a place that's quite green. Um, it seems to have a greenish tint to it, much like Wakanda, but he's got Stormbreaker out, which he might be using to kill Thanos again. Maybe go for the head this time. And you can also see from the end of Avengers Infinity Wars ending that Thanos was on also a similar setting to Wakanda, so he might be there getting ready to kill Thanos eventually, and that might also be where Rocket is. You can see that from the infrastructure around him. We get a quick scene of Clint Barton, or now he's gonna be called Ronan, and he's looking up somewhere. You can see from the background it's a quite damaged area, probably maybe the post battle of with someone, and with the red light flashing, it seems like something's been damaged, probably something technological, maybe like a ship. And then we get this really cool scene with Captain America strapping up his shield. It's circular, which might mean that it's the his new shield that Tony was making for him, or it's just a new shield that he gets from the past when they time travel, as that seems like a thing in the new Avengers movie. So he might be using the one that Happy referred to at the in Spider-Man Homecoming when he said that the prototype for Cap's new shield.
All right, wheels up in 8 minutes. We just got to load Tony's old Hulkbuster armor, prototype for Cap's new shield, and Thor's magic belt.
And then we see all the Avengers that survived the dusting at the end of Avengers Infinity War walking at the Avengers base. And one more note, Bruce Banner might be edited in and out with Professor Hulk, as that is suspected to be his new form in Avengers Endgame, as Hulk is getting extremely more smarter, and we even saw in Thor Ragnarok that he could speak like a toddler, and that might be why Hulk is so reluctant to come out, because he hates being pushed away from Bruce Banner as something that he doesn't like. So we might see that in Avengers Endgame. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more content like this. Smash that like button and leave a comment down the video. What is your favorite scene from the Avengers Endgame trailer? And I'll see you in the next one.